What's up, you guys? Welcome to the video. I'm currently working on something that's been, top secret for a while now, and I'm gonna let you guys in a little bit, not fully, but a little bit, for the first people to know. Everyone else on Instagram will find out soon enough, so you should follow me on Instagram to find out more details about this when I do start announcing it. But the TUA method, which is the core beliefs of our company regarding training and nutrition and our philosophies behind all of that, that's how all of our athletes and our clients get results, is they follow the TUA method, which, I mean, if I were to just strip it down to one sentence, I would say it's all the stuff that works without all the stuff that doesn't work. And when you start to focus your training and nutrition on only things that are proven to work and forget all the rest, you see better results, just straight up. So I've been creating a mentorship specific to the TUA method that is going to be launched next year. Again, more details to come, but you're gonna be able to learn everything that we do to get our clients the results that they get. This is stuff that I've gathered literally over the past decade through my own education, obviously like my degree, certifications, mentorships, and 8-ish years of coaching, all compiled into one place. I don't wanna get too ahead of myself here, but there might actually be perks regarding other forms of education out there with like NASM or NSCA or ISSA, things like that we're trying to partner with regarding this, but I can't say too much about that yet. You're gonna have to follow me on Instagram and get the details there, but this is gonna be coming in the new year, and I'm really excited. Okay, so that all being said, we are getting ready for the gym here in a second. It is back day, and we're gonna be training with Josh again. We're back. Got my breakfast, guys. Staples. Cream of wheat with peanut butter and an egg white omelet. I've been eating this exact same thing for, long time now, but if it's working, why try to fix it? Also, there has been some change ups in the diet, which I'll talk about a little bit later, but for now, I am down 17 pounds in the last 12 weeks of cutting. The last 3 days I've weighed in at 193, which is for sure the lightest I've been since 2021, kind of like fall 2021, I'm guessing. So, I mean, definitely over 2 years now. Okay, so yeah, funny story regarding flight. The man behind the camera, Cody, he just tried flight for the first time like a few days ago. He took the full scoop. I'll go ahead and say, people love this stuff a lot. It's pretty strong though, so be careful. But I take half a scoop. That's it. Every time. And if you do take a full scoop and you're not used to it, you're gonna be buzzed, just like Cody was, but it was a good story, so.
I learned my lesson.
That being said, endo pump, we do not take half a scoop of endo pump. We take just as much as you possibly can fit. That's what she said. And then, that should be good for a pump. Yeah, Brady, chill. Open up. It's the last thing he needs. I woke up this morning and I got a notification. Someone had removed themselves from a collaborative post that I did. And I was like, that's interesting. So I went to this person's page. And he had unfollowed me on Instagram. Nice. It's sad, but I think it's important for people to admit to themselves that you can't hold on to everyone forever. You can't give yourself all the time to people, and there'll come a time, and it's sad, but you're gonna outgrow them, and they will resent you for moving forward while they have not. And it's not like you should just purposely banish these people from your life necessarily. Maybe have some distance at times, but at some point they might just leave you and they might not like you anymore. And even if they were a very close friend of yours, and it's the sad truth, but that's if that's what it takes to grow and to pursue what we're pursuing, then we do it.
I feel like that happens in life anyways. Like, you outgrow people. People don't always stay in your life. And I just feel like it happens even more in entrepreneurship and business stuff, because your life literally dramatically changes every single year. You're not the same.
No.
Life's not the same. Things happen. And yeah, unfortunately, in business, even more so, like, employees come and go, people come and go. Yeah, so that sucks.
It's definitely highlighted with what we do, because we're not okay with zero progress months and years, and most people are okay with the knowledge that, hey, in 3 years from now I'm going to be in the exact same place, and they're cool with it, and like, we're not. Yeah, just finished up that session and it was a good one, but we got talking, and it kind of goes hand in hand with what we were talking about earlier. Just like, I've always struggled with this, with like this concept of just like kind of almost waiting for people and being, I don't want to say like held back by other people, but like wanting so badly to level up to that next level, and my friends maybe not being ready for that same progression, and then feeling like I can't go to that next level because of other people. I've struggled with that in the past, and I finally, the last couple of years, detached myself from that issue and just said like, hey, I'm leveling up no matter what, and I hope you can catch up too. But kind of on that topic, I just wanted to ask you, I guess, Josh, like what you have felt like you've done to level up. Like, where were you when you were on level 1, and where are you at now, and what did that look like for you in that progression and stuff? Like, does anything come to mind?
The only things that come to mind is I feel like as soon as I started breathing heavy during my set, I would probably be rep out. Yeah, I would just probably like hit 1 or 2 more reps, and then I would just give up. Now it's changed from the set gets hard on rep 2, I would say, and I try to push my intensity as much as possible till, I would say, past failure, where I'm getting to the point where I'm hitting partials, where I'm completely just out of breath. Honestly, just like I feel like I'm just dying at that point. I feel like before I would feel the burn in a lot of my muscles when I'm working out, and I would stop right there. But now, it like I feel like it lasts a lot longer. Sometimes my sets feel like 5 minutes as opposed to before it used to feel like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's like super easy to get into that comfort zone. You show up to the gym, and it's cool, like you've developed the habit. You show up to the gym 5-6 days a week, you get a pump, you look good in the mirror, you feel good, you get those endorphins. There is a difference though between what we're trying to accomplish. We're not trying to get a pump and flex in the mirror. We're trying to like win bodybuilding shows and hopefully maybe even go pro, you know? And it's like being able to decipher what that actually takes and what that looks like. And for that, you do step out of that comfort zone. Like training to failure is not comfortable at all. It actually sucks. Like sometimes when I'm really in it, I'm like, am I psychotic? Like what am I doing? you know, but you just keep going because that's what it requires. You know, it's not about having a good time. It's about doing what this requires to reach the level that we want to be at.
Yeah. When do you feel like that switch changed though? Like what happened in your mind for you to like, hey, I need to hit that next level?
I got so sick and tired of being average at every single thing I do and being born and destined to be average at everything. And I realized like, okay, hold up. There's things that are in my control that I can change. My work ethic is one of them. You know, like showing up for myself is one of them. And also just looking around me and being like, man, all the people that are crushing it and doing great are working way harder at everything. Yeah. They're doing everything better than me. Really? And it's like, why are they doing it better than me? Is it because they were born that way or because, no, it's because they decided, you know, they made a decision, like a conscious decision that they're not going to be mediocre, but we can do the exact same thing. Yeah.
I know for me, one of the biggest things is I'm very observant of my surroundings and who trains around me. And I remember seeing a lot of people who have really good physiques, but to today's like language, they were ego lifting and using the like very heavy weight, and their physiques looked the same for so long. And I remember thinking like, what happens if I actually lower the weights and conform to Tua's teaching and focus more on the intensity and be more, I guess, have more intention in my reps and sets. And what if I could grow? And I won't say any names, but I have noticed that in that time frame of probably like the last 8 months, I have seen a lot of growth in my physique, and I'm actually catching up to a lot of people who were, in a sense, ego lifting.
Definitely. And like last thing, I've really noticed a big difference. I think nutrition is a massive divider in like those who are actually working hard and who are not. Because hey, that's so cool that you enjoy training and so you think you're a super hard worker because you do the thing that you enjoy doing, but that same person isn't tracking their macros, you know?
No, most
they're not watching their diet at all. They don't care, and I think that's just the evidence and the proof that they're not actually as hardworking as they think they are. And to be hardworking doesn't mean you do the one thing that you enjoy doing out of what it takes to be great. It means you're actively doing all the things. You know, tracking your macros is, again, a conscious decision. You can do it. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't. And I was one of those people. I was one of those people that I always thought if I was just tracking my protein, hitting my protein, I'd be good to go. And I was wrong. The last 2.5 year off season, when I have for a good bit, not always when I was traveling and stuff, I fully admit I wasn't tracking my macros when I was traveling. I still was actually for a good bit of it, but
yeah,
you know, but this off season as a whole, doing months on end, tracking my macros, even though I'm in an off season, right? Even though I'm in off season, that's been the biggest change. And so many people aren't doing it. But then they call themselves hardworking.
Yeah, it's very underrated. I remember, I was there too. I didn't track anything until, I asked you to be my coach. And those first 4 months, man, of tracking everything perfectly and then workouts and sleep, prioritize your sleep, I was able to grow within 4 months. And then we had a cut. And then after seeing all those progress of 4 months and having a cut, I was just like, dang, what if
you had been doing that?
I did that for a year and a half. And we have been doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe we've hit a year. I don't know how long it's been, but we've made a lot of improvements. And just echoing what you said, a lot of people out there aren't tracking their food. And you can almost tell too.
No, you can tell. You can tell, yeah. But I think that wraps it up. To the viewers, yeah. I guess really like the difference between like being uncommon and being great and not are the actions that you take. Truthfully, they really are. Everything we're doing, how hard we push ourselves in the gym, sticking to the plan, following the program, hitting our macros, sleeping well, recovering well, all that stuff, completely in our control. And we do this because we want to be great, and we might leave some people behind in the process, but we sure hope that everyone joins us and keeps up with us for sure. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching this video. That's it. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.